as a upcoming possible review that we'll have on the site in the near future. So the three main options on the main home screen is career, quick play and multiplayer. We'll touch on multiplayer in a minute, but first, before we go into any of the three main selections on the menu, we'll head into the leaderboards, which is bare at the moment, but we'll soon fill that with some races. Achievements, which of course, this being an Xbox Live title, you'll be able to unlock all the achievements there if you're into that kind of thing. And of course we'll have the options, sound display, controls, languages and more information. Now the interesting thing about this title is that as well as it being Xbox Live enabled, it also connects to GameLoft's online service, so if you don't have an account with the developer, you will need to create one to enjoy some of the more social aspects of the game, i.e. multiplayer. Which isn't a bad thing. It doesn't take long to set up and you can do it directly through the app, which we'll show in a second. So, heading into it, career. You can select which ones you want to go into. We'll look at that in a minute, but first we want to just quickly show you the actual gameplay itself. So we'll head on into, in fact we'll do the tutorial, why not? So if you're not familiar with racing games on a mobile device, then this might feel like an alien experience for you, but it should be quite easy to pick up. So as you can see, the graphics is quite outstanding really, especially for a mobile device. We're quite impressed by that. So yeah, we'll take the what looks to be a nice little Nissan. Yeah, so we can choose a sponsor here for the tutorial, which is quite interesting. We'll go with that one. So we'll be the first across the finishing line. The only issue with this game is, while it's loading, is it's quite a hefty download, and as you can see, the main reason is it looks good. I mean, there's no doubt about it, that looks impressive. So we'll skip that quickly, because we're a rush of time. Now, I haven't actually played this yet, so this is a new experience for all of us together. And I believe the acceleration's automatic. Ah, there we go. So now that I've managed to find the brake button, we can, or the brake control, we can sort of have a slightly more control on our car. Yeah, we'll use some NOS, why not? We've already totaled our car once, might as well do it again. So I don't think we're going to win this one, but getting into it, the controls are actually quite intuitive. And the graphics are supreme. So if you're used to playing racing games on the Windows Phone, you'll feel right at home here. Now this is starting with the basic cars. You can go into different tiers, starting from 1 to, I think it's 7. We'll quickly confirm that in a second, which then unlocks faster cars, more powerful vehicles that you can command, but I wouldn't really trust myself behind the wheel of any of them, or behind the handset in any of them just yet. I think we'll leave him behind. Yeah, so we're in third. We're not doing badly. So I think we'll leave it there for the quick look at the gameplay itself, which you can tell is really nice. Even though I do suck at it quite badly at the moment, it is quite nice. So we'll come back to the main menu. come out of the career. So you have, on your quick play, you have, skipping the tutorial, you can head into a number of game types. You can have normal race, elimination, beat 'em all, paint job, king of the hill, and drift. And there's a number of locations you go to, including Hawaii, I believe it's New York, Tokyo, Rio, and I believe there's one in the UK. London, here we are. Then here are the tiers for the different vehicles that you can drive. So they're all categorised in the different tiers there, and you can of course spin it and have a randomised experience, which is quite nice. And at the top, interesting, we have a money, in-game money, Asphalt stars, and another image there I'm not quite sure which it is yet. And of course you have the shop here, which as you can see it has different tiers of vehicles that you can upgrade and customise, which is quite nice. Different paint, vinyls, and window tints, but don't put too much tinting on there, you get pulled over. And finally we have the multiplayer, which is the most, as I said just now at the start of the video, it's the most interesting part of this, because you have the local multiplayer, which is what we're used to, but you also have online. And this isn't through Xbox Live, this is through GameLost's own service, and it actually, as far as we can tell, it offers real-time multiplayer. Unfortunately there's no rooms available, so it seems that no one's online yet, so I'll have to give that some time to populate and for people to actually start connecting to the online service, and then we'll be able to join some rooms. And you can also create your own room and start playing against the CPU online, which seems quite bizarre. You might as well just go play a single game. So the other options you got is find a game, which are the none there, create the game, and Asphalt Academy. So you can perform in the races there, and that is the online multiplayer. As well as that, you got the local multiplayer, of course, which will offer the same features but localised against other handsets. And as well as all the options we've covered so far, the achievements, leaderboards, etc., we've also got the Asphalt tracker, goals, and a sticker book. And of course, in this game you also have microtransactions, so you can add more Asphalt dollars or stars as well, if so please, but it's not a requirement, and you can earn them on the way. So that's a very quick and brief look at Asphalt 7, which has just come out, so I thought we'd give you a quick tour, and we'll have more information on it shortly with a review coming up, so stay tuned to Windows Phone Central. Take care everybody, thank you, goodbye.